Ladies and gentlemen, make sure you are following us on Apple Podcasts and Spotify.
Give us a 5-star rating. It massively helps us out. Enjoy.
So you played Hashtag. Did you play any other YouTube teams as well?
Yeah, so similar to Hashtag, we both played Manny's team like a week or two after.
Yeah.
And I think both teams were on their best behaviour because I remember Sev's having a go at me. He was like, yeah, we've played Manny's team. We haven't had a problem with them. And it's just like, and we played them as well. It was like, there was no problems whatsoever.
Yeah.
So I think we went into that thinking, let's just like be all right.
Yeah.
And they're good lads.
Yeah, they are.
It was Eltham at the time, I think they were called.
Yeah.
Through Slash Football, which I really enjoyed that one because that was very similar to us. But
Did you win that?
No, we never beat them. They were a bogey team in the whole YouTube thing.
They're bloody good. I think.
In fact, I think YouTube games we just didn't perform.
Mate, I think Manny was telling me the other day, like I think they've gone unbeaten for like 3 years.
UTR.
Yeah. Or like unbeaten at home maybe or something like that.
Yeah. We played them at Dagenham and Redbridge. We played like 2 60-minute games because I think both teams had quite big squads. So I think we just rotated it. But we lost both. It was a terrible day. Forget about that one.
I scored against them.
Did you?
Scored a tap-in.
Did you?
Yeah. No, was it a tap-in? It was a tap-in.
Every goal counts.
Yeah, I know.
Even penalties.
Well, not. Well, actually, let's move away from YouTube football. Let's move to actual Premier League football.
So I said to you before, anything outside of the 90s I might struggle with here.
But this season
I can talk to you about a little bit. Sonny versus Salah in the who actually owns the Golden Boot.
What are we saying? Give Salah the silver medal? The silver boot? No, that's the assisting. The silver Golden Boot?
Listen, I'm a Spurs fan, so I would always back Sonny, but yeah, there's the whole argument that how many goals did Salah score from the spot?
It's got to be quite a lot in it, Jamie.
6 penalties?
Yeah, I'll double check. I think it was 6.
We're getting the
but I guess you could
The majority of his goals post AFCON were penalties.
Yeah.
But it's one of them ones like everyone says, oh, you can't include pens, but you have to include pens.
You have to include pens because at the end of the day, they're the goals. They count as well.
Count.
So it just means 5 penalties. 5 penalties. So at the end of the day, they count and they are things that can change games and sometimes give you free.
But the fact that
points
Son got 23,
yeah.
no pens, it's unbelievable.
Yes, so does that pip him above it?
I would say so.
At the end of the day, they both scored 23 goals. They should share it. However, assists, Salah, I think he got like 13.
Yeah, he got the top assist.
So
Goal
who's had the better season?
Yeah.
Maybe, possibly. But then you look at where those goals are. And you've got to look at the teams that are in.
Absolutely.
Like, who's feeding Salah? It's a monster of a team, that Liverpool side. Whereas for Spurs, you've got the Harry Kane factor. But if Harry Kane's not in his game that day, who's setting him up? Maybe Kulusevski.
It's the whole Son Kane thing. Like they're the
that was
highest
incredible,
partnership, aren't they?
That
even bigger than like Cole and Dwight York.
Cole and York, and like I grew up with like it was always 4-4-2. The front two with the partnership, and Cole and York. You even had like Niall Quinn and Kevin Phillips.
Kevin Phillips, what a player!
Celebrated one year, but Omri and Bergkamp. So all these things, but like to think that my little team that I supported since I was, have got the best two.
They will for a long while as well.
Oh yeah, it's going to be hard.
It's every game.
And there was Lampard and Drogba that was winning it, wasn't it?
Was it Lampard and Drogba?
That's the one that they've overtaken.
So I think they had 31 goal contributions, which I don't know. I look at that and I think it doesn't seem much.
You have to play together a lot.
Yeah, this is it. Yeah, so.
But do you know what I think? Do you know? I always say this every show. I'm like, Son. No disrespect to Spurs, but why has no one come in for him?
They're going to do everything they can to keep him because he's commercially unbelievable.
Oh, he's unreal.
Every aspect of him.
Yeah, but that's what I mean. Like Spurs, he's Mr. Spurs. I know people say that about Harry Kane, but like the guy owns Asia.
He does.
He literally is. Yeah. Did you watch that documentary where
I haven't seen it?
He's literally like
he's bigger than Beckham.
You think about like A-lister, like
he can't go anywhere.
Talking like Brad Pitt, Tom Cruise,
Yeah.
Michael Jackson, but like that fan, like that hysteria. He's just gone back to Asia. I think I just saw a clip of him in the airport.
He can't go anywhere.
It's just like
it's crazy.
He's literally.
But that's what I mean. Like Spurs, for that reason alone, he is their prized.
But he's not treated like that over here.
No.
He's treated as one of the team.
Yeah.
And obviously he's been performing like amazingly. I was there on his saw his debut. He scored in Europe. I can't remember who he scored against. Might have been like Bayern Leverkusen or something like that. But I was there on his debut. I was like, he looks really good. Because naturally, an Asian player comes over, you think, okay, are they going to be able to cut it in the Prem? They might be good in their country, but obviously he came from the German league.
Yeah.
So you already knew, you could put it about, and he's just come. I feel like he hasn't had a bad season. He's just got better and better and better.
2-footed, as well.
Oh,
I don't get
he's
why
unreal.
Barca or Real Madrid or someone like that or Bayern Munich.
You know the
He
reason?
keeps
It's
signing
because-
contracts. That's what it is. He keeps signing big contracts.
Yeah.
It's clever from the board, to be honest.
Well, the reason why you never hear about any transfer rumours with Son is because Spurs probably just go, no.
Yeah, we've got that.
No.
We've got Daniel Levy. He's very much.
Yeah.
How much is
shut
he
the door.
worth?
100 million.
100 mil plus.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah, I guess who's going to pay that?
No, well, not even that, but like they would never get rid of him. He's worth his weight in gold at that club, man.
Like, who said Declan Rice was more than 100 mil?
Me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
And he
think about
is.
Son and what he does.
Yeah.
I mean, they're two completely different players, but Sonny's, he's unreal. He really is unreal. But I think it makes a difference in who you're lining up with.